What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. Last week, I don't even know the name of the channel, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful because I don't got a dog in this fight, right? I thought it was called the Full Community, but I guess it's called the Full Community Clips. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But there was a sit down, right? And it was between the guy behind the Full Community Clips or whatever. Juan, his name's Juan, I guess. Juan, and then Prime, and then Compa Raider, right? And I didn't watch the whole thing. One of my subscribers sent me the thing and told me, hey, start at this point, and I heard, what I heard, and then the more interesting and the fire topic, you could say, was when Compa Raider got wet over the guy Juan talking about Ali Icon and Ali Icon's wife. I did a video on it. Ali Icon did a video on it. Ali Icon's wife did a gangster video on it. And I can say right now, without any doubt, that just out of those three videos, other people did videos too. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just speaking for me and then those two, and it's for a reason. Out of me, Icon, and his wife, the video that had them probably a little bit nervous was Ali Icon's wife, and rightfully so, right? Rightfully so. It didn't have anything to do with, or shouldn't have had anything to do with the topic, right? So, other people are telling me like, man, Holmes, they talked about a gang of people and a gang of stuff. You should go back and check it out. And if you guys tell me in the comments you want me to go and check it out and, find more things in there, I will. But honestly, I'm not really into it. I saw yesterday Cholo Juan did a video talking about the cap, right? The cap, and it seemed like his concentration was more on the interactions between him and Prime. It's good to see Cholo Juan back, He was on fire and then he took a step away, obviously real life happens. And to see him come back, and it's unfortunate that, if Cholo Juan would have done a regular video, he wouldn't have got the views that he got for that video because YouTube wants drama. And this video, I don't know any of the people involved. I don't know any of them that are involved. A couple of them have talked about me in a negative light, and, it is what it is. But my thing is this, Holmes. I'm going to keep it 100% real. I've said on numerous occasions, there are certain things in life, there are certain groups that there was a specific, let's call it aura, about these people and these groups and stuff, right? And when something is not well known, then the mythology of it all can go a long ways. But when people sit down in front of a camera, then people are the human nature is to draw conclusions about the individual and then the thing that they say that they represent, right? So Southern Raza has had a reputation of being quiet and just handling their business. It's known that it's frowned upon to be gossiping and airing stuff out, especially to those that are not part of that, right? I remember when I was in prison, when I first entered prison, I was a YA baby. I liked to clown. And luckily, I always sought out those who had been around. I didn't want to hang around with guys my age when I first got in there. I wanted to be, I was like, this is going to be me for the rest of my life. I better learn the right ways very early, right? And I remember being told, it's cool to clown, homie, but never clown one of the homies in front of anybody else. You never belittle a homie. Now, I'm a civilian. I'm a square now. But a lot of these guys that are beefing and airing stuff out, they claim to still be a part of that lifestyle in some form or fashion. And so now there's other groups, other people, and you see it in the comments a lot, at least I do, and they're like, damn, Southern California is looking bad. And what I have to say is this. All of these people that are not seeing eye to eye, look, for other content creators and for the viewers, hey, it's good, I guess, right? But all of you vatos have each other's phone numbers. All of you guys have each other's phone numbers. The cameras should be turned off, eh? The recording devices should be turned off. You pick up the phone. And it don't have to be on no, hey, meet me here, meet me there. I'm not even talking about that. It should be more, hey, Holmes, this ain't good for the bag, eh? It might be good for somebody's bag in the short term, but the impression it leaves on people's minds, that's pretty much eternal, no? Once you move the veil or you remove the veil, remember that what comes out of a man's mouth, whatever a man's intentions are when he speaks his words, those listening, they're at their own individual comprehension levels. We've all had conversations with people in person, and we realize as we're speaking to them, this motherfucker can't comprehend a damn thing. What I'm saying is not what this person's hearing. And so when people get on YouTube and they make videos or they get on IG or they get on social media and they have these interactions, people are interpreting it the way they feel. And it's crazy about social media because people actually are able, it's weird. People are actually able to generate hatred in their heart, dislike towards a perfect stranger based on their interactions with another perfect stranger. And so with me, I know I could have clowned and bullshitted in the video, and it would have been a better video and the reach would have been further. But I'm just, I'm just seeing a lot of these younger vatos. I'm 51, so I could say that. But I'm seeing these vatos that are airing stuff out, and I kind of get it, right? I kind of get it because these are social media personalities, and I have always believed if you say something wrong for others to hear, then others should hear that apology. Don't pull me to the side. Don't say something stupid to me or slick to me in front of a couple dudes over here and then pull me to the side. Hey, Holmes, you know what I thought about that? I was wrong, Holmes. Oh, serio, hold on, eh? Let's bring these vatos over here, Holmes. Hey, what'd you say? So I get where I mean, damn, Ali Icon just put out a great song. I know he doesn't need my advice whatsoever, but that song should have been released about 10 this morning, 10 a.m. Tuesday. The numbers would have skyrocketed. You released it late. The YouTube algorithm is going to be like, there's not too many people clicking. You know, the whole algorithm. If it would have been released 10 a.m. this morning, a lot of people are at work, on their way to work, just waking up, whatever it is, would have been like, damn, and sending it. Two different people sent it to me after I had already seen it. Imagine if it would have came out this morning. But, so now you got Ali Icon, who he can actually rap. He got you. You're immortal now. A1. You're immortal. Coca Raider. You're always going to be immortal. The shit. And then, chingao. Ali Icon, I think it was his video where he said that when you're on that Q juice, we'll just call it that, you know, keep it PG. That Q juice, what everybody in the joint calls Q juice, that you be dipping on that Q juice and just there's strange things going on. I don't know. I don't think it means. Yeah, I don't think it means like that. But these are things we don't need to know. These are things that, you know, prior to social media, if somebody would have just said it and they got out on the streets, somebody's going to do something about it. Nowadays, you got, and this has to be perfectly clear. Before I end this video, this has to be perfectly clear. No jumper, okay? No jumper. What happened to Big U and Loose Cannon and Brick Baby? Where's a lot of the stuff that's gonna be used against them? Where'd it come from? From social media, from No Jumper. Things they were saying, things they were doing, things they were insinuating on social media. If anything, you guys, law enforcement doesn't need task force to be in the neighborhood no more. They just assign a few people to the internet. Oh, these guys are beefing. Okay, well, shit, let's see. Something happens. We know who to go to. Oh, these people are doxing that person. Okay, anything happens, we know which channel did it. I think, like, I don't want to get into that, but I think the IQ of a lot of these gangsters nowadays has dropped. And I'm not talking about these dudes. I'm talking about in general. When I see, you know, when you see these dudes pulling out straps, and it's mainly on IG and stuff, right? Pulling out straps and, you know, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And next thing you know, that thing happens. And, you know, I don't know. Let me know in the comments, man. If you guys want me to go back and look at that podcast, I'm not going to react to it, though. I'm not going to do that. I feel like everything that was said should be just like, let it go. Let it die. I didn't hear what they said about Cholo Juan, but obviously it must have been Prime because his video. Go and check out Cholo Juan's video. He addressed Prime in his video and some of their conversations because he felt Prime put their conversations out there after they had an agreement that wouldn't happen. My advice from the outside looking in, man, everybody should just be on the phone with each other. Keep it off the internet. But as they say, the damage is already done. That's my video for today, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, man. I'm out of here.